So for those who might be wondering, especially YouTube and YouTube's AI, I'm 19 years old. My name's Breslin and I'm currently trying to be an actress, a singer, a performer, a filmmaker, a photographer, everything creative in that area of things. A lot of people tell me that I look quite young, that I sound quite young, that I have quite young mannerisms. As a result, I would often, when acting, would go for younger roles, and people would usually pick me to play a younger, cute kind of character, whether that was for my voice or theatre productions. So that's kind of a really big thing that's defined my life. To backtrack a little bit, because we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. I started acting when I was 13, so I got into the theatre and I started doing plays and stuff, trying to be an actress, because I just really wanted to do it. I met an actor in California when I was a bit younger, and ever since then I just wanted to act. I don't know what it was, but something just really drew me to it, and has ever since. So when I was about 15, I joined this agency, like class thing, which had only just started like building itself up, called Imaginarium Academy. It was fairly small at the time, but had a lot behind it. So basically I join every day of the week for an hour or two, being coached and encouraged by Marina Magdalena, the teacher, and helped a lot by the academy, the other students in the academy, which were all a little bit younger than me. Generally were younger than me, about my age younger, but I looked very young and I sounded very young, and I was very shy. I still am, but I was extra shy back then. So the combination, plus nobody could see my height, made me seem very young. So for the longest time, I think for about a year, everyone thought I was about 11 when I was really 15. Now that sounds extremely trivial and slightly, I don't know, maybe egotistical for me to just keep bringing up like my appearance and whatever, but actually that was a really big part of my life and has continued to be a very big part of my life. So I really wanted to fit in and I really wanted to learn, but I was going through a lot at home and in myself, in my head, in my heart. There was a lot of chaos going on, plus I was trying to learn how to be someone else, basically. I wasn't quite getting the technique in acting correct. Everything was just chaotic. My social anxiety just was not letting up, it wasn't helping me out. So what happened is basically I looked at what everyone else thought I was initially, from first impression and from appearance, and I took that and I kind of incorporated it into myself, like into my personality, to kind of make that who I was, at least who I came across to other people. Because it was like a new identity, it was something that I could actually do, and I noticed that people seemed to actually like me for it. Another thing was, it was a really big part of me being an actor, because I had this new identity. I was like an 11-year-old naive, kind of dumb child, which really helped me at the time push forwards with my roles. As some of you may have seen from a self-tape that I uploaded a while ago, that was when I was 14, 15. I made that based off of the character that I'd allowed myself to become, which was a pretty young, naive, sweet child. So I was going through a lot of life challenges, a lot of interest changes. My interest in acting went way down because I just didn't think I could do it. I really didn't. It looked like an impossible dream that I would exhaust myself just trying to reach. I saw myself being someone who might only get into a small production when I was 30 years old, even if my passion was to like play a high school kid in Disney shows or whatever. So I just didn't think it was worth it. But I did keep it up. I kept going, but I wasn't really allowing myself to develop further from what I already was doing, like once a week. So again, fast forward to like a year later, maybe. I was 18 and I ended up rejoining more classes because I was really interested in pushing myself further, and my teacher actually offered me to be kind of like a mentor slash teacher for the other kids, because she thought I would be really encouraging, which actually really boosted my confidence a lot. And then this opportunity came up to go do a camp in Ibiza, a filmmaking camp, to help the kids out learning filmmaking, acting, screenwriting, all of that stuff, to help them get going. So in July 2024, I was 18. I got on a plane all by myself after having like 100 anxiety attacks. It was crazy. I went on the plane. I ended up in Ibiza, and I ended up staying with some people for about 2 weeks. And I would go to this camp at the Learning Project, and I would help the kids there with their filming, their acting. It was the biggest challenge I think I've really ever faced. Like, genuinely, it challenged me so much. I never felt more like I needed to do something about it. So basically, I was set with 3 or 4 kids that were between 5 and 6, and I had to encourage them to act, to help filmmaking and editing. I really had to encourage them, and they didn't want to all the time. They had other things they wanted to do. It was challenging enough for me to get my own skills working. I felt so trapped, but I had my teacher there, and she was so encouraging, and she was so amazing with what she was helping me through. What she was giving me as resources, what she was saying to me. We had some really good pep talks, and she really opened up my eyes to the fact that I am an individual. I'm a good individual. I can be confident. I really am capable of things. I just don't see it because other people might not see it. I might not see it. I might think other people might not see it. I'm taking everything from the outside and incorporating it onto the inside, when actually there was so much more I was capable of on the inside to push outwards. I was taking everything outwards and putting it inside, and it really begun basically when I was a kid. So it has been a little while since my camp there, and since I really decided to push myself. And basically what's happened in between times, I decided to move. I decided to move away from my family, from my parents, from my siblings, where I rent a room, and I'm currently looking for work, currently applying for jobs, trying to record as many videos as I can in my free time in order to maybe make a little income, have some fun in the meantime, get my juices flowing, keep talking, keep going, and not just sit around doing nothing. So that's where I am right now, and I'm really hoping to progress from here. I'm really hoping to keep going with the academy, keep getting better, keep doing well. It's an extreme dream, but guys, I really want to be an actress. I really do. I want to get on screen. I want to be behind the mic. I want to help with filming. I could be a director. I want to meet famous people. I want to meet really skilled, inspiring people. I really want to get out there, and I have, majorly ever since I was 12 when The Greatest Showman came out. I was like, yes, that is absolutely what I want to do. And that's me. That's me. I'm still working on it. Obviously, some of my videos are quite cringy. Some of my personality is quite cringy. I have anxiety still. I'm still working through it. I'm still trying to find kind of where I fit in the world. And, I have to kind of forgive myself. I have to keep going. I have to allow myself to make mistakes or embarrass myself for others in order to get there. Because it's not about everything out here. As cliche and cringy as it sounds, it kind of has to start here and then go outwards. Because otherwise you're just not going to understand. You're just going to be blind to everything else. So guys, I've been on YouTube for the outstanding number of 365 days. Probably a bit longer than that, actually. Basically, I've been on for a year. So yeah, that's what's going on at the moment. That's my life. Hopefully that kind of explains a bit, and also maybe helps you get to know me a bit better. I massively shout out to Marina Magdalena, who is an amazing agent, an amazing teacher, an amazing friend. She's also still running this academy, and will do, I'm sure, for eternity, which is, as I think I've spoken about before, is an amazing academy for young people who want to break into the industry of acting, screenwriting, filming, like majorly. Like, you should see the success stories, guys. I'll link that in the description for you to check out. It's absolutely amazing. I highly recommend. And also, I kind of don't want to do this, but shout out to my channel, Eden in Progress, which obviously is me in progress, just doing really dumb things and kind of letting myself out on the internet. So I'm sorry for that, but there you go. Also, please like and subscribe. Please follow me and see where my journey goes. I'd really appreciate it. I love having friends, and I love having like a reason to do what I do. You know, I want to know that people are actually like liking, enjoying my content, and like asking for changes if they want certain things to change, or giving me whatever feedback they have. I'd really appreciate it. Also, ideally, I really want to get myself out there a bit in order to keep chasing my dream, you know. I need to keep going and, you know, see how things go. And hope for the best, prepare for the best, and we don't talk about the worst.
You're not a superhero!
You know what, Eden? You never believed in me. When I was jumping off the fire truck, the ice cream truck, the water tower, you were there, bringing me down. Not because I was falling to my death, but because you were negative and not inspirational to my superhero nature. I am a superhero. I'm Batman!